That down. Let's move on to this, shall we? Christopher Nolan's new film, The Odyssey, it's coming out next year. Like a little under a year and a half from now. It's going to be in theaters. And it's got one of the most stacked casts in cinematic history. I'm not going to say the most stacked cast, but one of the most stacked casts in cinematic history. Not a big surprise to find out that Matt Damon was going to be in it. He's appeared in a number of Christopher Nolan films, normally smaller roles. But now we got our first look at The Odyssey, and Matt Damon, he's playing the lead role. I didn't know that before.
I don't think anybody did.
A lot of people thought any number of the other huge cast members that were announced could have been it, but he's playing Odysseus.
He looks dope.
And they got the first picture of him out, and damn, to quote Paul Rudd, I always thought that Matt Damon was kind of Streisand, but he's rocking the shit in this. he looks great. I cannot wait to see this.
Yeah.
I love that they're already, I didn't even know they were already shooting.
July 17th.
I knew they were going into production very soon, but I don't know, maybe I did know and I just forgot. But they're full-fledged in production. You know what? It's not since Batman. It's not since The Dark Knight Rises that I've been this in advance excited for a Christopher Nolan movie. I was really stoked for Oppenheimer because, based on a true story and all, I was really stoked for it, but I don't think I have been this excited for a Christopher Nolan film this far in advance, again, since his last Batman film. Anyway, Rob, you had a chance to check out The Image. What did you think, and where's your hype level right now for The Odyssey?
Well, I'm one of those guys who wanted Sean Bean to come back playing Odysseus because he was Odysseus in Troy. He's too old now. I get it. Dude, I can't wait to see this. I was reading an article that, there's like a Cyclops in this movie,
Yep.
and they're building a giant puppet to be the Cyclops, like in some cave. And I'm like, I can't wait. I can't wait to see this. I didn't know if it was going to be like a modern retelling, like some fantasy. I didn't know, but
kind of like that. Who was it? Baz Luhrmann who did that Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah.
With Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, it was going to be
Okay.
something, which is the Blade Runner of Shakespeare movies. And I'm like, no, he's going full on period epic. Bring it on. I cannot wait to see this. He's kind of become a director like James Cameron. We always say, don't bet against Jimmy C.
Yeah.
You can't bet against Christopher N. or Chrissy N, whatever, call him what you want.
Okay,
Because look, the guy convinces Warner Brothers to give him money to make a movie about a very British World War II story that Americans know nothing about, Dunkirk.
Yeah,
and
which
he
I
turns
loved.
it into a World War II art film that kicks ass. And I can't wait to see this. I'm very excited to see this. I read both the Iliad and the Odyssey when I went to high school. And I used to go to the Iliad bookstore and the Odyssey video store that was on Lancashire, which I thought was clever. I can't wait I can't wait to see this. I'm very excited. Very excited.
Now, just to remind everybody, rundown of this cast. Matt Damon, Academy Award winner Anne Hathaway, Tom Holland, John Bernthal, Robert Pattinson, Academy Award winner Charlize Theron, Zendaya, Mia Goth, Elliot Page, Academy Award winner Lupita Nyong'o, Samantha Morton, John Leguizamo, Benny Safdie. I mean, it just goes on and on and on.
Do you think his move to Universal got that opening with all these actors? Because a lot of them I don't believe that he's worked with before.
Well, I mean, a number of them, he's worked with Matt Damon before.
Right.
Obviously, he's worked with Anne Hathaway before. He's worked with Robert Pattinson before. He's worked with Elliot Page before.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty big list.
And I thought I watched Christopher Nolan.
I just think regardless of the studio he's at, Christopher Nolan, Denis Villeneuve, Steven Spielberg, these are directors right now that everybody in the industry will line up to work with.
Yeah.
And like the moment a Christopher Nolan film gets announced, every agency is on the phone with the studio saying, put my guy in.
And this,
Yeah.
Put my guy's perfect for this or something.
And since you brought up Spielberg, he's making his secret tentpole
That's
movie
right.
now
Yeah.
that nobody knows anything about. So there's some great movies coming down the pike. I'm really excited to see.
I'm pretty sure the audience feels the same way about Nolan films, the same way about Spielberg films. When there's a Spielberg Nolan film coming out, it's like an event. Like, I don't care what the subject is, I'm going to go see it.
I mean, look, Steven Spielberg is the greatest filmmaker of all time. Like no other filmmaker can ever claim they've had the level of success as Spielberg, making literally every genre of film, from period piece to fantasy to sci-fi to musicals to
War film.
war films. I mean, just nobody's got that kind of diversity in their portfolio that they can literally give me a movie about anything, I'll make it an Academy Award nominated film, right? But Christopher Nolan is the hot name right now.
Yeah.
Right. His is the hot name right now. Him and Denis Villeneuve, they're the hot names right now. So I cannot wait to see the Odyssey. Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's episode, Birddogs. You know what I hate? Dress pants. They're stiff, they're uncomfortable, and they always feel like they're fighting against me. But then I found Birddogs, and let me tell you, it's been a total game changer. These pants fit like a dream, giving you all the comfort of gym wear while still looking sharp enough for work or a night out. I wear my Birddogs everywhere, lounging at home, running errands, or even a night out at the game. The fit? Spot on. You get to pick your exact waist and length, so no awkward bagginess or tight spots. And unlike other high-end brands like Lululemon or Vuori, Birddogs skip that shiny, weird-looking material, just straight up premium comfort. And let's talk for a second about their classic quarter zip, probably my favorite thing they make. I threw it on the other day for a casual dinner and it looked sharp, but I was comfortable as if I was wearing pajamas. It's that good. For a limited time, our listeners get a free hat with every order when you use the code John Campea at birddogs.com. Get their best-selling hat completely free when you use the code John Campea at birddogs.com. Support our show and let them know we sent you. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What did you think? You get a chance to take a peek at this first image of Matt Damon as Odysseus, the lead role. Matt's finally going to play a lead in a Christopher Nolan film for a change. What did you think about it? Where's your hype level for? Mine is very, very high right now. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.